Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a pretty serious issue and problem that's currently going on in Grand Theft Auto Online regarding players literally losing their items, clothing, gear, and even vehicles and yachts. I kid you not. People are losing yachts in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, this is something that happens from time to time, but it more frequently happens after DLCs come out. And because of the recent season where Rockstar's literally announced like 4 DLCs within the past 2 months, if you include like Lowriders, the Halloween Surprise, Executives and Other Criminals, and the Festive Surprise 2015 DLC, that was a lot of content added in those 4 updates, and a bunch of people have been reporting that stuff missing. And before we get started really talking on that, there's also been like a microcosm of craziness that is involving the Festive Surprise 2015 clothing. Here's just one example I've gotten on Twitter. This guy, DSW, tweets at me. He says he still has the festive clothing under his saved outfits. So he's lucky enough that he looks like he's able to keep all the Festive Surprise gear. However, Diesel says outfits are missing. I had the festive shoes on the missing outfits and now they're gone. So again, some people look like they get to keep the Festive Surprise outfits and others look like they don't. Again, I'm not sure how that's fair. I don't know the system that goes into Rockstar's, algorithm for removing the Festive Surprise clothing, but it certainly looks as if some people slipped under the threshold for getting to keep that clothing. So again, a bunch of you guys have been tweeting at me whether or not you still have them or not. I unfortunately do not have any of the Christmas clothing. To give you guys just a quick reminder, the only clothing from the Festive Surprise DLC you should have is the Naughty or Nice hat, the Abominable Snowman mask, and also the 1 pair of pajamas you got, either black, red, or green. Other than that, all the clothing would be gone. So again, if you see any more than that, you should have slipped under the cracks and actually, I guess, gotten to keep that content, which I guess is pretty cool. But back to the main topic at hand, there's been a lot of people that have been missing content recently, and I don't know if this is something that's directly related to the DLCs or if it's more directly related to the fact that there's been so much content out lately. It's also been the holiday times when you're most likely spending your time with friends and family, so you might not be playing GTA Online as much, and when you come back, you might, I guess, realize it a little bit more than you probably would. So again, there's been a lot of people with missing content. I'll show you 3 examples right now. This one actually comes from Anthony. He sent me this on Twitter. It's a Rockstar support agent's response to him losing weapons, and apparently Rockstar actually gave him $500,000 and an extra $100,000 for the inconvenience they caused. And I thought that was pretty cool. He tweeted at me that he had missing weapons and that Rockstar actually gave him money. And at first when I saw this, I was like, oh, this has got to be a one-time thing. Maybe he was just in a special circumstance. But I checked on Rockstar support forums, and there was actually a bunch of people that were experiencing a loss of items. So typically it's usually something like a car or clothing or weapons, small stuff that, while it might be inconvenient, isn't certainly life-altering. However, I saw this one today, which was pretty insane, and it was lost my Pisces yacht. And the guy said that it cost him $7 million. His yacht is no longer available. Now, of course, we don't know the validity of this. He obviously could just be making this story up to get money. But if this were the case, and if you did lose an actual yacht, that would be insane, because that would be a loss of about $7 million. And since the $8 million shark card in real life money costs about 100 US bucks, that is a lot of money to lose in online. And Rockstar's response was to basically check out this article right here, which talked about loss of GTA characters, cars, items, and money and more. And their basic thing was, if you think that you have lost an item, go back to single player. But if you still believe you have a loss of progress, you need to submit a request ticket, and you can basically tell them what's wrong by giving them your gamer tag or PSN ID. You need the date and time, and you also need a detailed description of the problem. So if this has happened to you, you need to open up a Rockstar support ticket. Now, I am in no way like being paid or affiliated to say the Rockstar support forums are great and that's what you need to do. In fact, in many cases, I think they don't do as good of a job as they can. But in some cases, they have been very helpful. They have helped me in one case. And if you have lost money, they are going to be your best bet. Or if you've lost an item or a car or yacht, whatever the case is, they are literally going to be your best option. So I'll leave a link to that in the description where you can actually submit a ticket in case this has happened to you, because I just don't want anyone to, lose items or content that they've worked hard in the game, or maybe they got a shark card for Christmas, like the $8 million great white one. So that would stink, and that would be really, really bad if that did happen to you, and I never want anything like that to happen to my subscribers, just because it shouldn't happen. It's not fair. So anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below on two things. One, do you still have any Christmas items? You can feel free to tweet this at me as well, that were supposed to be removed. And two, have you experienced any of the lack of items, like you might be missing a car or a gun or some money from your character in online? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.